Hello everyone, very welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelica and today I'm very excited because today I am going to do a collab video with two of my YouTube friends here. But before we get started, I just want to say on this channel it's all about makeup, having a good time, apply makeup, talk about makeup, just relax. So if you like that, don't forget to click on the subscribe button down below and also on the notification bell. I usually upload on Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. This week is a little bit different because we have a collab. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And with no further ado, let's go into this video. So as I said, this is a collab video with two of my friends. It's Leorah Goldberg and also Katie from makeup4lossedtime. And I'm going to talk about them, and we're also going to talk about how it is to be a native in our country, because we are from three different countries. I'm from Sweden, Katie is from the US, and Leorah lives in Jerusalem in Israel. And it's very interesting because we all live in this different parts of the world, so it's very interesting. I am super excited. We're going to use the native palette, and this was actually Katie's idea to actually talk about this because this is the native palette. And this is from XO Beauty, and Shan XO, that is the owner of XO Beauty, she's from New Zealand, and I know she picked all these like flowers and names and animals here from, this is typical from New Zealand, and also the name here are names of different animals from New Zealand and so on. She's very proud, and yeah, we are just going to talk about that as well, our country. But this is how it looks. I have already done a first impression on this, so if you want to see that, I will try to leave it up in the card. And also, of course, I'm going to leave Katie and Leorah down below and in the cards as well. But yeah, I thought get started so I can talk about my friends and also how it is, I mean, here in Sweden. But yeah, I'm going to do a more cool tone look today. I think I'm gonna use tape as well, because the first look I did was a little more warm tone. I'm gonna use the silver today and do like a more darker look. I don't know. Let's get started. Okay, now I'm zoomed you guys in. I look a little bit crazy with the tape, but let's get started. So I think I want to use these two cool tone, but I need a transition shade, so I'm going to start with this one. So Leorah and Katie, I know them here on YouTube, so I'm super excited about this collab. We have collab before, but it was a big collab that Katie did, and we all were in that collab. But this is like just us three. And let's talk about Leorah first. I love Leorah. She seems like a very strong woman, in my opinion. I mean, she has 7 kids, I think. I hope I say that right. I think she has 7 kids. She has rescue animals. She has a business. She is a makeup artist. And she just seems to be so calm. I know it is stressful because she doesn't just have makeup content on her channel. I love that she actually has like lifestyle content, and when she does these videos where she get a little more personal, I just think those videos are so good. We really need like a strong woman to talk about topics that is very sensitive or very hard to talk about maybe, but I think it helps a lot of people out there. So I'm very happy she's doing that kind of content, and I really enjoy to watch that. And she talk about mental health and all that, and yeah, I think it's just so important, but I know it is hard for her. So, but in my opinion, you are a strong woman. You are a strong woman, and I'm so impressed, and I just think you're amazing. So she does a lot of fun looks on her channel. She loves colors, but she also loves neutrals, but most colors, I would say. And we are very similar there, but she does really cool looks. She's so talented, and she just have this very calm voice. So it's very nice to listen to, and I really, as I said, I really enjoy her channel, and yeah, I can't recommend her enough. Go to her channel, you will love her, I promise you guys. And now I'm going, let's see here, so let's take this one now. On an angle brush. Oh my god, this is in the morning, so my voice is like it's crazy. And now we're gonna talk about Katie. Katie, I love you. This is like the opposite. We three girls are very different from each other, I think, but also we have something in common, and I love Katie. Katie is outspoken, do you say that? She says whatever she wants. She has no filter whatsoever. She swears a lot, but oh my god, I love her. She's so freaking cool. I love that she is like this free spirit, and I just enjoy her channel so much. When I watch her videos, I laugh a lot. And she's so talented when it comes to makeup. Her blending technique, I don't know. She blends like a god. I mean, I'm not kidding you guys. I'm not kidding you. And she does this really, really, really cool eye look. She's not afraid of color. And I really I'm so impressed with her. She's really, really talented, as I said. So go to her channel and subscribe, because you're gonna love her. I mean, maybe it's not for everybody, but I just think she's so funny, and I think we need someone like Katie that actually speaks the truth, or how can I say, like, we all speak the truth, we're not like but someone who doesn't have a filter. I think that is so nice. It's so freaking nice. I love that. As I said, I love these girls so much. I was so happy when I was going to collab with them. I'm so happy. Look at this. This is very beautiful. This is like really cool tone. It blends like a dream. Now we're going in with the darkest shade here. This one. So as I said, am I in focus? Oh, maybe have I been not in focus? Well, as I said, check them out. You are not, I mean, you're gonna love them. I'm sure of that. But anyways, let's talk about this thing we're going to talk about, to be a native in our country. I think I'm gonna talk a little bit about our nature in Sweden, because we have I have written this down because I'm not good at this to remember. Sweden is a very long country. We have 975 miles from the north to the south. So it's a very long country. And in the north you have mountains, you have snow, you have like, yeah, this really cold weather, and in the summer the sun never goes down, and in the winter it's almost like dark outside all day and all night. So it's a very interesting like country. I haven't been in that part of Sweden, like up north, but I really want to go there someday. I mean, it feels like if you are a Swede, you should see your country. And here in the south, I live in the south. Here is like, it can almost look like you are in Tuscany in Italy or something. I mean, it's very, very beautiful, and we have, I mean, it's beautiful beaches here as well. We have a lot, like, but it's very flat, so we don't have any mountains, kind of. It's very flat, but I really like it down here in the south as well. It's very beautiful. And in Sweden we have a lot of islands. Let me see here. We have 270,000 islands. So we have like a landscape of islands, and It can be very, very small islands, it can be bigger islands, but we have a lot of small islands. And that is so beautiful in the summer to go maybe to Stockholm and go out on these islands. Oh, it's so beautiful. And we have a lot of forest. Let me see here. 69% of the whole of Sweden is forest. So it's very green. I think it's, yeah, I'm just so happy. And one thing, now I'm talking too much because now I need to say what I'm using. I think I'm going in with this one now, this silver. Let's see, I don't know. Am I going to use another one as well? I have no idea. I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna spray it as well, so we get it really, really foiled. We have something here that is quite unique, I think, in Sweden when it comes to nature. We have something that is called allemansrätten. That is basically, let me see here, the right to public access. I just took Google Translate, but basically it is, you can go wherever you want in nature, like in the forest or wherever you want, and you have the right to do that. So nothing is like private. You can have like private areas, but you are allowed to go there, but you can't go if there are nearby a house. So if you have like a garden or so, you can't go into someone's garden and you can't go into that area. But like bigger areas, like for instance, someone owns like a big forest, you can go there, but you have to be very careful about the nature. You have to be very polite to the nature, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you say that, I hope you know what I mean, but you are not supposed to do something bad with the nature. Of course you have to have the respect of the nature, but you are allowed to do that. You can go to the forest and I mean pick mushrooms or something in the autumn, or you can go there to just camp or something. You can do all these things in Sweden. You don't have to be afraid that someone is going to come for you or something. And I think that's very unique. Like everyone here in Sweden has the right to explore our nature, and I think that is just so good. I really like that about Sweden. And we have a lot of animals here, but we have like, we have moose, we have foxes, we have bears, we have deers. Yeah, we have a lot of wild animals here that really love the forest. So yeah, you can, this is beautiful. Look at this silver. Can you see now? Can you see now? Oh, this is stunning. I really like this. Maybe this is the most simple look I've done. But it is very, very pretty. Maybe I am going to take this off now. Oh, I love when this like sharp line just appears. What I do now, because I've done my base, I always take this one, the Too Faced, let me see, Born This Way multi-use complexion powder. And it has like one of these, and I'm just taking this one because when I take off this tape, a lot of like foundation and stuff just goes away. So I just fill that in a little bit so I don't just have my bare skin. So something like this. So yeah, that is like a very unique thing, I think, anyway, that I can say about Sweden. And I mean, the people here, the people here are also very different from, I've been to the US, and when I've been there, I feel like people in the US, well, now I'm just saying like all of the people, I don't mean that, but you know what I mean, like most of the parts of the population, I don't know, I have no idea, but when I've been there, they are very open. They're not afraid to like say hello, talk to you. If you maybe sitting in a bus, they can talk to you. I mean, all that. In Sweden, no. If you talk to a stranger, you are very weird. That is like, oh my god, you get scared if someone is starting to talk to you, then you just like, what is wrong with that person? So we are a little more like mind your own business thing. I know it sounds very, very horrible, but we're not that open people here. We have our like a comfort zone like this around us. And well, I don't know if that is good. I think we could be more like, I'm just taking these colors I used in the crease now underneath. I think it would be good for us to be more open actually to strangers and so on. But it's very hard. We are like that. We have that in our tradition. I don't know how or why we are like this, but it's very interesting anyway. But we are, I mean, if something happened, I feel like we are not just watching if something happens. Of course that happens if someone is getting beaten up and in the street. Maybe a lot of people won't do anything because they're scared, but I think most of the people would do something. We help each other when like crises are here. So I do think we have that. What else can I say? It's really hard because you are a Swede and you know, yeah. Something about Sweden also, the Swedish people, we are not supposed to brag. Like, we're not supposed to say we have a lot of money or we have a good job. I'm so good. I'm good at this. And no, we're not doing that. If you do that, you're not popular here. That's the truth. Oh my God. I mean, I don't like that. I think you should say if you are good at something or if you are successful, you are allowed to say that and you're allowed to be proud of that. But in Sweden, if you do that, you are like bragging. You are not, people will look at you like on jealousy. It is a little bit like that in Sweden. You're not supposed to stick out. Do you say that? In Sweden we say stick out. Like be different, be different. That is not really okay. So we have things here that we really need to change, I believe, because I think it's important to be proud of something if you've done something really nice. Or, I mean, I don't like that people are very jealous. Maybe they are in your country too, but I feel like in the US, as I said, where I have been, but on vacation just, I've not lived there, but I just feel like if you say something like that, people will be happy for you. I don't know. Tell me, Katie, if I'm wrong, but I feel like you can say something like that and people will get, oh, good for you. And, you know, but here in Sweden, you won't get that. You will get like, okay, she's bragging. I don't know. It's different. It's different, but I really love my country. It has a lot of nice things here. So this is just a negative thing. We have a lot of nice things here, but I'm really happy I live here. I mean, the nature. I love how we do it here. I'm pretty happy actually. I think this looks so pretty with this silver and this like line here. Am I done? I need something in my inner corner, I think. This was the easiest and fastest look I've done. Should I take the silver or should I take something else? This is kind of green. I'm gonna just take the silver. I've just used 4 shades here, but I really like this palette. This is so beautiful. I'm really happy I picked it up. This silver though is a little crumbly, so I have a little fallout here. And now I have silver here. Oh my God. Let's see here if I can just be very careful here so I don't get it everywhere. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Probably I need to take my Too Faced again. This is like my cover up emergency thing. You know, when you want to cover up things and you just take this one. I don't know if this is going to work with. Yeah, it's working. This is so great. This is what I use this for. I don't use this as a foundation because this is a powder foundation, but this is freaking good. If you want something to cover up your mistakes, this is the savior. So, is this the finished look? Well, I'm gonna pop something in my waterline, a lashes, mascara, liner, and I'll be back and we can do the lips. So now I'm back with the eyes done. I actually put a brown liner because I think or I thought it would look good. And I think it did. So I put this NYX Epic Ink Liner in brown, and I really like it. I put a brown in my waterline as well. This is the BFF Creme Gel Liner from Colourpop. Who is surprised? Not me. This is in the shade Stomper. And also I put a black mascara up here, and I put my Leorah Fluttery Lights lashes. But down here I put a brown mascara because I remember I have a brown mascara, and this is from Colourpop as well. This is the BFF Volumizing Mascara in Brownie Points. So let's just do the lips then. I want to do something cool tone because this is very cool tone, and I really love the look. I like the eye look. Do you like it? I think it was super simple, but it looks really pretty. Anyways, I'm gonna use a lip liner. This is from Isadora. It's a Swedish brand, but I think you can buy it if you're not from Sweden or if you live in another country. I don't know, but they have really great products actually. So this is the Isadora Sculpting Lip Liner in Café Creme, and I also have the matte lipstick in Café Creme as well, the same shade. So let's just do this. Looks crazy now. My lips are so freaking dry right now. I should really do like this lip scrub thing. I have like a thing from Essence that, let's see here. Oh my god, they are so dry. They are so dry. That you do in 3 steps. I haven't tried that. The thing about, I don't know where everyone has their time, because I don't have the time. I mean, when Elly goes to sleep, my daughter, I need to like edit or something. To do like a sheet mask or a lip scrub, that's just not my like what I prioritize. Did you say that? You know what I mean. I don't know. I need to just do that because I really need it. I think this lip scrub maybe can do something about my lips. But for now, it's very, very dry. I'm going to take a lip gloss as well. This is from Colourpop. This is in the shade Guppy. I need something moisture on these dry lips. Something like this. Can you see? This is a really cool tone. I really like it. Okay. This is the finished look, and I'm gonna give you a close-up of this look. I think this look turned out really beautiful. I really like the cool tone look. I really like that you can do like, you can go cool tone, you can go warm tone, you can go a little green. It's not, I mean, you have these greens here. I really like that. I have really been enjoying this one when I go to work, and I think it's a very, very pretty palette. I really enjoy it, and I'm so happy we did a collab with this palette because, yeah, it's just fun to use it on camera as well and see what you can do with this palette. And I'm so curious to see what Leorah and Katie is doing with this palette, and especially Katie, because this is not her like typical color scheme. It's very neutral. So I'm super excited to see that, and I have been enjoying doing this video. I have been enjoying collab with you girls. Thank you very much. I am super happy, and I just love your personalities from my heart. I love it. I love watching your videos, and I know a lot of people, you guys, are going to love these girls. So don't forget to go to their channel when you have seen this video. Go to their channels and subscribe. You're gonna love them, and because they have such a unique and personal like channels, and their personalities are so wonderful. So yeah, I just love them, and you're gonna love them too, I'm sure of it. This was it, guys. This was it, and as I said, I don't know if I said it, but I usually upload on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This is a Thursday. If we do this right, this is a Thursday. So there will not be a video tomorrow on Friday, but there will be a video up on Monday. So I hope I see you then, and take care. Bye.